What's up, y'all? It's Pat the Irishman Sullivan. I don't really need an introduction because I'm the hottest ticket out right now. This is the exclusive interview with the Untold podcast, the best in the business.
Pat Sullivan, ready at 164.4.
Got my man Patrick in the building, man. You on the Untold?
I'm blessed, extremely grateful. Thank you. I'm humble. Feel just grateful to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh man, well listen, we gonna dive right into it, man. January the 25th, am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bare knuckles. It went viral. It went really viral.
Very viral. All over, so all platforms.
Take me, at the beginning of that day. You know what I mean? What was how you started your day off?
So I woke up, I had breakfast, I had 1,000, my phone, I had to shut my phone off because every second it was going off, calls, texts. And what happened? I worked out, I didn't work out, I just got a little sweat in just to get, my blood moving. Then I went to sleep, woke up, was a little late. I went to my house, fully dressed, my dad's house. The mummers were there, everything. We had a walk, they walked me, out of my house and took a nice video and then headed to the Wells Fargo Center. It was just, I woke up and everything was there. I was late to the arena.
Oh,
so,
wow, that day?
Yeah.
You had a lot going on.
Yeah, so much, the whole month, couple months has been a lot, It's just, every day something, my days are crazy.
How long was you training for this event?
I've been training my whole life. Well, this is the first ever bare knuckle fight ever in Pennsylvania history. I heard about it months and months ago, 6-7 months ago. And I actually told McGregor about it before he even knew. When I met him in a meet and greet here. Then they announced it 4 months before, and I just was dialed into bare knuckle because the training is different than boxing. A little different.
So, that day of the event, you're stepping into the Wells Fargo Center. What's going through your mind?
Bro, everything felt fake from the day one I signed the contract till even the Wells Fargo. It didn't feel real until I got knocked out. I went from a real dream or a fake dream, it felt like in the ring, to a real dream, in the hospital. When I got knocked, it's just, I don't even know how, words don't even describe it, you know what I mean? Going out, I had, a sold out Wells Fargo Center. There was more people there when Mike Tyson fought there, when Boots Ennis. It was as sold out as it gets, screaming my name, They said my guy had the loudest boos of the night. I sold, probably the most tickets of the night. It was just, it felt fake. It was like an adrenaline, that's what every kid, I felt like Drake walking out, oh man, I got a whole crowd. It was just all on me, you know what I mean? And then I get in the ring, I see everyone, and then, all I hear is knock him out, knock him the F out, and knock him the fuck out. It was McGregor staring at me in the corner, you know what I mean?
That was Conor McGregor saying that to you.
Yeah, saying it to me, and then I go right to the thing, and it's just every game plan, everything went out the window. You know what I mean? It just all felt fake.
The weigh-in. What happened there?
The weigh-in. I dug into Conor's stash a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's just how I am, man. It's funny because they drug tested me with a weigh-in the next day, right before the fight. Because they're like, you went viral. That's just how I am. So the weigh-in, we all the fighters had to meet inside this circle, and I see my opponent from across the room, and he was giving me this nasty look, whatever. And I'm like, whatever, we're here for business. Anyway, I just I don't know. It was just me. I was nervous. I was ready to fight. Right, I was ready to sneak him walking up on the thing, and then I guess I got on the scale, and I just missed the scale. It went by 100 million views on Twitter, Instagram. Nobody could go anywhere without seeing that. And then I shoved him, and it's funny because, I shoved him, and it just went nuts. It was crazy.
Now, why did you shove him?
I don't even know. I'm on go on all the time. I was just ready. I don't know. I was just, I don't even know, man. I don't think before I do things. I just.
Now, let me ask you something. Being as though this was your first official fight, and in front of a lot of people, I think it was sold out.
Yeah. Not a seat left in the building.
Were you nervous? Was it too much for you?
You know what? It's crazy because I wasn't like, I know I could beat him right now. You know what I mean? It's just the build up, and mind you, I'm with McGregor every single day. I looked up to the guy, every day before the fight, all the social media, I'm gaining thousands of followers and fans across the globe. Like, it's all hit me in maybe 1 week, and then I'm seeing billboards all over the city of just me, and it kind of got to me a little bit, you know what I mean? And I'm glad I feel like a veteran now. I feel like I go out there, I can go to a sold out Lincoln Financial Field, and I feel like I'd do better than anyone there. But yeah, it definitely affected me a little bit because, rewatching the fight to now, the game plan was out the window. Anybody will tell you, I always have my hands up. Somehow in the fight now, I don't got my hands up. You know what I mean? So
well, it was your first official fight in that type of room. Mm-hmm. So it can assert a certain amount of pressure onto a person. Do you feel like building up to the fight, it was a pressure on you?
Oh yeah, I had the whole city on my back, pressure. I put my whole neighbor. Yeah, absolutely. I had the whole state. I felt like on my back, and I was promoting the crap out of the fight. I had everyone was on my back, and it's crazy because even like before I even walked out, you ready for this one? Guy I looked up to, the Eagles Super Bowl, Corey Clement. He's an Eagles running back. He had one of the best catches in Eagles history, right? Even before walking out of the event. Corey Clement, a guy brings Corey Clement to me, and he's talking to me, you're getting me ready to fight. Like, he came in the back to talk to me and wanted to say what's up to me, and like he was a fan of me, and I'm like, 8 years ago I was a fan of you. Like, you're a fan, just every day, every second, create so much. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot. They put me in the Drake shoes for a minute. I'm just some regular athlete. Yeah, I mean, like. I was literally Drake for a day.
When you got hit with that one-hitter quitter, what was going through your mind?
It's crazy, bro. I'm going to be honest. This is the first time I'm going to speak out of it on real truth, on the untold, because it's the exclusive. But let me just say something. I never told anyone this, and everyone's going to get upset at me. So I got knocked out. They said, I watched the video after. I got up. I walked out, apparently. I tried fighting somebody, walking out. When I was like, get the fuck.
After that?
Yeah, they got me up there. Like, I was like, what the hell happened? Apparently, I don't remember none of that. I'm going to tell you. And then they walked me out. Well, it was funny because when I got to backstage, they put me on a stretcher because I guess I lost consciousness again. Now, all I remember is, I actually remember is waking up in the stretcher in the back. And I woke up and I was looking at my mom and I'm like, what happened? And she was like, you got knocked out. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get in, I don't remember. They're like, you remember anything? I'm like, nah. And then they took me in the ambulance. And then I remember getting in the ambulance and stuff slowly started to get to me. The ref told me right before I got knocked out, he's like, I'm going to disqualify you. If you look at the stats, I threw 6 shots, landed 5, and he only threw 2, landed 1 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I was pressuring him, and so it was one of the most devastating knockouts in bare knuckle history. So that's how you have to shoot me or be the best knockout in bare knuckle history. That's the only way you're getting me out of there. You know what I mean? So,
would you do a rematch?
Oh, I can't. I'm calling for the rematch now. They won't. They won't give me that right away. Oh, hell yeah! I want to rematch him in anything. Street fight, boxing, bare knuckle, anything. He's giving me a rematch no matter what. So,
if you can go back to that night, what is one thing that you would change?
I would just, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I feel like anyone getting thrown into that, what I would change, just not letting it just all focus strictly on the fight, phone out the window, just I don't even know, man. I feel I had such a good time. Like I'm still like, it's building like this, like everything happens for a reason. Even though I got knocked out, right? But I'm still the most. Everyone wants to see me. They're worried about my next move. I'm the one going viral. Everyone's talking about me, asking about me. You know what I mean? So maybe this was God's plan. Maybe to humble me because I'm a little. I'm a little cocky.
The next day in the morning time, it's viral. What is going through your mind? Where are you at mentally?
You ready for this one? It's crazy. So after I got to the hospital, everything, I was still running off adrenaline high. Somehow I didn't feel nothing. I'm like, I'm good right now. I went back to the Wells Fargo Center, was in the press conference, all that, because I was still off an adrenaline high, even though I got knocked out, went to sleep, went to the ambulance, I'm still off an adrenaline high. Well, I'm talking to everyone, this, that, and the third. I'm feeling like I could get back in the ring. I go to bed, I wake up, it felt like someone ran me over my head over with a bus or something, hit me with a bat. Like I got a major headache, concussion, like I'm like, oh my, I can't even move. Like, all that adrenaline wore off. It wore off. I woke up and I'm like, wow, like someone hit me with a bat. I'm like, okay, I'm concussed. Then I couldn't even go on my phone because now I'm in a dark room, right? I had 1,000 calls. Anytime someone would call me, the light would come up and the light would hurt my eyes. So I couldn't even go on my phone and I was just depressed. I'm like, wow, this is real. I'm so depressed. I didn't go on my phone for a couple of days. I went to 1,000 different texts, calls. I still got to reach back out to everyone. I appreciate all the support. But yeah, man, imagine the day after I got knocked out, I woke up in the hospital. I go back to Wells Fargo. I'm like, I'm ready. Like I'm in a press conference, everything. I'm talking to Kane. Next morning, all that wore off. And it was like you got a baseball bat and my head was a baseball and just smacking it.
After the fight, did you stay in contact with Conor McGregor?
Yeah, well, Conor, if you look at the fight, you see he's actually the first one to react. He's like, oh, he was very. So I actually, like I said, my phone was shut off, right? And what really woke me up? It was like, so I turned I was able to be back with light sensitivity. I think it was like the third day or something. And my boy sends me a thing. He posted me on his Instagram, like, respect to you, all this stuff. And then Conor responds with, legend, 100%, he will be back. Fact, he's a legend, talking. I said, that motivated. I jumped through it. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to train right now. I went up to the bare knuckle office. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm trying to fight right now.
Now, out of all, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people reached out to you to do an interview. Why the Untold?
Because y'all are the realest ones. Y'all exclusive, genuine, good people. A lot of people out in this world now, I realize this in the spotlight I'm in, everyone wants something from you, what you can get out of you. They're not genuine, real people. The Untold, they keep the facts, and they keep the realness real. You know what I mean? So no other podcast like the Untold.
You were everywhere. You was on Cameron and Mace show. It Is What It Is, and actually that's where I seen it from. It Is What It Is.
What's It Is What It Is? Someone was telling me about Cameron and Mace. I still haven't watched it.
It's a sports show. It's a sports show, and they pretty much cover all sports, and they actually posted you on their Instagram.
Oh, really? Yeah, I gotta get back.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And then I seen it on certain sports channels and things like that.
It was all over. You couldn't have went anywhere without seeing it. Are you kidding me? The weigh-in went viral, then after it went into one. It viral everywhere. You couldn't go every sports. Ariel Helwani. I got in an argument with Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker with the UFC?
Right.
I'm arguing with Dan Hooker because he's on an Ariel Helwani show talking crap. And Dan Hooker's like, bro, look at Ariel's post. He's posted just like 7 times since the fun. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, all right. Like,
now, the most important thing is to get back. Are you going to come 100% this time?
to get back a motherfucker. But listen, let me, you know, it's crazy that people don't realize too is that I chose the hardest fight. My first, you know, with the matchmaking and everything, he had option. I literally wanted him. He was the hardest guy that they offered me. His father, you know, he's the only second generation in bare knuckle history. His father fought in bare knuckle. He has one other brother fought for BKFC. He had he had MMA experience. Pro boxing, undefeated, goes in bare knuckle, knocks the guy out, and then he fought a savage and just lost his last fight. This guy had his get back was like, you know, he had a major story behind him. So, you know, I've never been more motivated in my life. I was so motivated before that fight. If he didn't knock me out, he wasn't winning. You know, there was no way. But now it's like I can't sleep. That's my only problem.
How did your family feel after seeing that?
They don't even want me to fight in the first place, you know, and then, I mean, everyone was sad. You know, my brother, it's crazy, my younger brother actually, he broke his shoulder because he ran up and got in a fight with security, and he was in the hospital too. I didn't even realize. I'm like, where's John? They're like, he's in the hospital. He broke his shoulder. He tried fighting the security or something crazy happened.
Would you fight back on bare knuckles?
I'm going to be the best bare knuckle fighter ever to walk this earth. I'm feeling like Bernard Hopkins right now. He lost his first professional boxing fight, then became a world champion. That's going to be me. And ain't no one stop me. Ain't no one can fucking beat me. I'm ready. I'm not even doing boxing anymore. Just bare knuckle for the rest of my life. I am going to cement my name in the bare knuckle history. There's no one that can beat me, and you know, any takers, whoever wants it can get it. And bare knuckle is me. When you hear bare knuckle, you're going to hear Pat the Irishman Sullivan.